Hi there, my name is Mark Heeney and welcome to Mark's Markets. Today on the show we're going to be discussing commodities, stocks to watch, interesting IPOs, and a little bit of meme valuation at the end just for you. Now let's jump right into commodities, the most interesting and attention-seeking of all of the different aspects of this show. Today we're going to be discussing two of the most classically looked at commodities, oil and gold. Two things so closely tied together we've decided to call oil black gold and gold, well, gold. Now let's start off with oil. Recently in March, in the latter half, we've seen an uptick in the valuation of oil commodity. This is as a result of Donald Trump and the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia having a meet to discuss increasing sanctions on Iran after the bad deal which Obama put in place with the country during his administration a few years prior. Similarly, there's again increased consumer confidence as a result of conflict going on in the Middle East, as well as a decline in Venezuela's production, which is expected to offset an increase from the United States. Now, the United States is probably one of the biggest impacts on a decline in oil, which comes directly as a result of drill baby drill turning into frack baby frack. That's right, dirty oil is coming back. Now, let's move on to our next favorite thing, gold. Not just the thing that you have to buy someone to forgive them, also a metal from the ground. Who would have guessed? Now, gold is currently up quite a bit after its 6 months valuation and major drop in December and rebound into early January. However, for the month of March, it's actually been fairly subdued, bouncing around between 1308 and 1315, with little expectations that will have impacts on it outside of impacts to it through Fed interest rate changes. Though keep in mind the Fed has indicated in their January report that they expect to maintain their rates as prior. This is the MD, or Mark's Direction, stopping the show very briefly to explain some of the mistakes which our analysts made. Now, this segment was filmed over a week ago, and since then the Fed has announced an increase in their interest rates, and as well, the world's kind of just gone on fire with the tariffs against China. Now, as a result, you might notice a pretty big, massive uptick in gold compared to what it was a week ago. Now, it was pretty boring back then, it's pretty exciting now. So I apologize on behalf of my analyst. We'll make sure this deck gets updated soon. Thank you. I'd like to now move on to our stocks to watch, in which I won't be doing any work because I've decided to go meet with some of the most prevalent S&T analysts I know and get their thoughts on this industry. Hey, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm with my main man, Mark Krammer, right here. Yo, Mark, you cold?
I'm cold, yeah.
Yo, take this Patagonia jacket down, load up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, actually, yo, if you want the vest? I got another one underneath.
Can never have much.
Yeah, dude, load up. Okay, so while you put on this vest, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
What you longing right now?
I'm longing. Well, man, I'm long Japanese equities.
Long Japanese equities?
Yeah.
Yo, tell the people why.
Well, Japanese equities were decimated in early 2018, and there's no chance to pick in historically low PE multiples right now, which is price to earnings. I think it's a great opportunity to get into the Japanese market.
Yeah, dog, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yo, but what you shorting though?
Shorting?
VIX! Yeah, we always shorting VIX in his house.
20 times lever.
Yo. Okay, but we got one final question. You're a smart guy. You're a Saskatchewan born, going in. S&T, what's wheat trading? Tell me about that commodity.
Wheat. Well, you know, man, wheat is actually trading at a very low historical multiple right now. And as a commodity, it's got nowhere to go but up.
Yeah, dog, that's what I'm talking about. Yo. Okay. In order to better explain short VIX, here's a quick video of me in a bathtub explaining the volatility index. Well, VIX is basically short for the CBOE volatility index, based out of Chicago, and basically what it measures is the volatility in the market. So in 2016, when there was a huge sell-off, the VIX went up dramatically. Now in 2017, investors made quite a bit of money off the VIX. That's because it opened at 12 and had a consistent average of 11 throughout the year. As a result of that, its opposite, the XIV, had returns of over 180% over that same annual time period. Now, when you hear someone saying short VIX, they could be an analyst or above who made a lot of money off of the deal. They could be someone who wishes they were, or it could just be a finance page. Next up, we're going to be discussing Spotify and its recent IPO in interesting IPOs. Now, Spotify is a service everyone seems to know for allowing you to find unique, cool music that you can talk to your friends about, but also allowing you to listen to Oasis's Wonderwall, and only the people that follow you can find out. Now, going on from this, Spotify has recently planned to announce its IPO, and it will be IPOing on April 3rd of 2018. It's going to be going about this in a much more unique way than usual, as it's going to be having no investment bank helping it go public. Instead, it'll simply just be filing to go public on New York Stock Exchange and letting its shares go free. It's time for some meme valuation, kids. Now, in terms of average users and watchers and eyeballs, the Patrick meme has recently skyrocketed on the global meme market. Now, this meme has shown great versatility in a number of different aspects, and has continued to rise dramatically over the past few weeks, though people are worried this is only a short-term trend, and its flavor of the meme of the month could die out as early as the beginning of April. Now, we're seeing continued strong growth from pages such as Wholesome Memes and Wholesome Comics. However, there's been a dramatic fall in, again, those monthly meme flavors of Mas Baguette and Tide Pods. Now, it is expected that there are going to be some revivals in the meme economy from old memes such as, "Oh, what up, it's that boy," or "Dat boy," of course the unicycling frog, which has had quite the resurgence in a classical meme format page, in which it is now seen as a biblical fallen frog. My name is Mark Heeney, and thank you. This has been Mark's Markets. Final question. Number one. No competitors. What is the best finance meme account?
Trading God.
Hell yeah, dog.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.